The fastest confessions from suspects. By Dr. Insanity. Let's like his video. And if you enjoyed the reaction content at any point in the slightest, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, we're on the road to 500 subscribers, which may now be 1,000 subscribers because fucking YouTube changed the partnership shit. So let's lock in and let's see what we got.
Can go on for hours or even days, but in some rare cases, interrogations can last just seconds.
Oh no!
From
Before we start though, like if y'all were in a situation where I'm saying you just got caught for doing something, like whether you're innocent, whether like let's say you actually had some information though, you had some information, you had some knowledge, you had some intel, they, you know what I'm saying, you get caught up in it, they sit you down, and like how long is it taking you to break? Like I think it ultimately, for me, I think it ultimately varies on the, you know what I'm saying, how heavy the situation is. Like, you know what I'm saying, if I don't know how I did, but if I somehow have some intel for the cartel, like they're asking me something on that level, you know what I'm saying, gang, I probably won't tell a soul. I probably wouldn't, because ultimately, even if I do tell something and I get out of here and I'm free, essentially, I'll be feared for my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I could live a day without, you know what I'm saying, looking over my shoulder, thinking that somebody's actively hunting me down, somebody's actively looking for me, my family, like anything. You know what I'm saying? I think if it's something like something petty, you know what I'm saying? Oh, did you steal it? Like, gang, I'll squill in seconds. Because I don't got all day to be, you know what I'm saying, for you to try to break me down over something not serious. But if I'm ever in a situation where I seen some shit that I was not supposed to see, and then like it was really, 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 really bad, I don't know, gang. I don't know. Depending on who I'm telling on, that ultimately varies how long I tell. I might end up telling regardless. You know what I'm saying? Niggas might end up telling regardless, but how long I can hold it down, it depends.
2 escapes. These are 5 of the fastest police interrogations in history. Starting with Raymond Gates, demonstrating exactly how to head straight to prison in seconds. Raymond was brought in after police obtained footage of him assaulting a 17-year-old girl. Police had to prove that the girl never gave consent, which was difficult given that only some of the attack was caught on camera. But became a lot easier when Raymond almost instantly made a huge slip-up in the interrogation that put him dead to rights.
This girl came back to my house. She's telling me she wants to lose her virginity, man. She's ready to do it and everything. And then right a couple seconds before, and she's like, I don't know, and stuff like that. She's telling me, yes, everything's cool. She's cool with making out.
But when she screamed, "Stop! Please don't do this. It hurts so much."
I was already inside of her at that point.
Got him.
I mean, like the "oh no, stop," I'm already like inside of her there, man. It's already like, that's when she's like, "oh, it hurts," which it hurts when a girl gets her virginity taken.
And without even trying, the cops had everything they needed to convict him. So he was quickly found guilty and sentenced to 9 years in prison. But while Raymond's interview ended in under 10 minutes, Quantrell Schwarzlo did it even faster, with his interrogation ending in just seconds. But not in the way you'd think. Quantrell.
This was one of the ones that, like, you know what I'm saying, if you've watched this style of videos or videos like this, like not even on YouTube, but like on Instagram, fucking TikTok or whatever, you always see the clip of this nigga, like it's like a little short montage of him being in the courtroom within seconds, that he jump out the window and all you see is him just sprinting down the street. I'm interested to know if this nigga, like, obviously I don't think he got away, but like how long did he survive on the run?
A girl and assaulting her, a crime he clearly didn't want to be convicted of.
That nigga is fast though.
Oh no!
Unfortunately for Quantrell, his handcuffs were a dead giveaway, and he was captured 4 hours later. While it's unknown exactly what happens to Quantrell after, this clip will forever put him in the Interrogation Hall of Fame.
And that's insanity, because he said it took, like, he was caught 4 hours later. So his situation, are you spending 4 hours, you know what I'm saying, enjoying your freedom because you don't know how long you're going away? Are you spending 4 hours looking for I'm assuming you're looking for any way possible to get these cuffs off you. If I had a brain, I would hope that's what we're trying to do. I would hope, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we're finding any way possible where I'm going to somebody who I can trust, we're YouTubing it, we're Googling it, how the fuck can you get cop handcuffs off? I still don't know how you could do that.
Hathorn took a much more straightforward approach to ending his interrogation, managing to confess in record time. Ricky was found covered in blood near the bodies of Lara Kuchar and Tommy Skeens. Lara had clearly been assaulted. Ricky's DNA was also found at the scene, so police had no worries when bringing him in. Surprisingly though, Ricky would make it even easier for them.
Hey, come on in.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, I did it.
I was-
I did it.
You know what? Let's do this.
I did it, but I think somebody came behind me and finished it.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it.
So much for staying silent. However, Ricky is alleging that he wasn't actually the murderer. He just attacked the couple and assaulted Laura. It was someone else that finished the job. Even though the evidence was stacked against him, he still would have had a better chance of getting away with it if he just stayed silent.
There's 3 more people. I don't know.
And you know what?
They was living when I left, but I think somebody came in behind me and finished them off. I did beat the shit out of them, but it was somebody else. I left.
Despite his claim,
I got an array of emotions going on right now. So he admitted to, you know what I'm saying, a crime within a sense, you know what I'm saying? You beat the shit out of them, but they were alive. So it's just like, if I'm the officer, I don't know, like, it's like, I appreciate you being honest, but like, it's just like, do we take into consideration that he may be telling the truth? Because this nigga just came forth. He came forth and said, all right, I admitted to something. And then I'm thinking of the mind of a criminal too, right? Because I have a criminalistic mind, even though I will never do nothing like this. I have that brain. I have that ability to, you know what I'm saying, deceive, unfortunately. And in my mind, I can relate that to when I was a child. A lot of children do this, where it's just like, you admit, I'm saying, you get caught doing something, you confess, or you admit to the lesser of 2 evils, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I stole a cookie, but I didn't eat all of them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, I drunk some of your juice, but I promise you I didn't finish it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I stole this, but I only, I took money, but it was only $5. I don't know how a $100 bill came up missing, Mom. I don't know how, like, you know what I'm saying? Kids do stuff like that. I did stuff like that. So as an officer, I will be like, hearing you, I'm like, okay, you're admitting to this. You're confessing that you had a part in it, but you didn't finish the job. You think somebody came after you. I ultimately think that you're kind of lying. I would lean towards lying. Because obviously you're going to get a punishment, so you know that, so you're okay with that. But the ultimate punishment is what you don't want. So to me, it's just like you're lying to get yourself out of it.
determined that the couple died of the injuries inflicted by Ricky, and he was later found guilty of 1st and 2nd degree murder, as well as battery in the assault on Laura. But Jared Murray takes the cake for the most insane interrogation in history. Jared had shot his friend in the head during a car ride to Walmart for no other reason than to know what it felt like to kill someone. Jared attempted to flee by hitchhiking to Canada, but was picked up by an officer after perfectly matching the perp's description. The officer took him into custody, where a quick but truly chilling interview took place.
Okay, and what do you remember telling me?
In summation that I'm guilty, yes.
Of what?
Of murder.
Okay, and who did you murder?
Gennaro.
Okay, and how did you murder him?
With a gun. I shot him in the head twice.
Okay.
3 shots were fired, 1 missed.
Jared isn't hanging around here, and apparently had already confessed before he even made it to the station. But what's interesting about this interrogation isn't the speed at which he confessed, it's exactly why, as well as his general demeanor throughout the interview.
Okay. Jared, give me your full name.
Jared Lindruth Wayne Murray.
Okay, and what's your date of birth?
July the 20th, 1994.
And how'd you guys hook up?
I went down to his dorm room and asked if I could be given a ride to Walmart in exchange for $20 gas money.
Okay. And did he agree to that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that's a couple miles from the school?
1.7 miles, sir.
1.7 miles.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so he took you to Walmart?
Yes, sir.
And did you both go in?
No, we did not go in, sir.
Okay, and why not?
We pulled into the parking lot, then I pulled the weapon on him and demanded that he take me to Asher, Oklahoma, sir.
Okay, and why did all of a sudden did you decide that you needed to go to Asher?
Because I was planning to take him out into the country and kill him.
Jared lacks any form of empathy, remorse, or knowledge.
It's just like this, like you can tell this archetype of a human. It's unfortunate that he exists entirely. It's unfortunate. And it's unfortunate that he did what he did to a person, but I am very, very grateful that this nigga did not exist in the time period of the Zodiac killers, the Ted Bundys, the Jeffrey Dahmers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can literally tell there isn't an ounce of empathy. There isn't an ounce of sympathy. This nigga feels no remorse for what he did. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that he probably regrets is that he wasn't able to get the man out into the country so he can do it gracefully and peacefully and then have a better chance of escaping. He had to off him in a Walmart parking lot, and obviously he ended up getting caught. So, you know what I'm saying? His escape was never going to work. But it's just like, these are the type of guys, like, back in the day that I feel like if you had a genuine interaction with them, this is what it would seem like. This is what it would feel like. They're not, it's almost like just not human. It's like, it's no way that we're both considered human. And I feel emotions like if I had to take somebody's life, I would feel some type of way. This nigga is genuinely not, he's not bothered. He's not shaken. He's not quivering. He's the only thing that he regrets is not escaping to Canada, apparently.
One is a bad thing. He merely expresses his actions as though they were fact, and in a later psychological assessment, it was determined this was because he had become delusional and believed that he was required to kill someone. If it's not clear by now, Jared was diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder, and delusions from this are likely what pushed him to kill Gennaro. But Jared is happy to provide us with even more detail surrounding his motive.
Okay. So you've been planning this for 2 days.
2 weeks, yes.
2 weeks.
But not with a selected individual, no.
I just can't, like, I just can't go past that, gang. I just feel like we come up with all these, you know what I'm saying? Like science is beautiful. Modern day science, we're discovering things about the human body, the human mind every single day. But it's just like, to me, it's just like when we're in these situations, and it's just like there always seems to be like an excuse, a cope, or a cop out. You know what I'm saying? It always seems to be like that. And it's just like there's you got shit like schizoaffective disease or whatever the fuck you got, schizophrenia. You got shit like serial killer brain. Like, it's just to me, it just seems like there always seems to be an excuse for the person committing something other than the fact that this nigga is just just flat out crazy. He's not sane in the membrane. He's not one of the normal people. No, this nigga is just like somebody who's just unhinged, and he did something crazy. Like, the blame never goes 100% on him. Like, even if you want to blame him 100% because he's diagnosed with a mental disorder or a disease or whatever the fuck you want to give him, that ultimately is always going to take a fair share of the blame, because it leaves you with that thing in your head like, okay, if he didn't have this, would he still be capable of that? You know what I'm saying? If his thing didn't act up that day, would he have did this? It always leaves you with that thought, but it's just like, it's not fair. It's not fair to the situation, and it's not fair to the victim.
Get to the point where you knew it was going to be him.
That was 3 days prior to the incident.
Like you can't say, in this case, if you couldn't tell, he has schizo. This nigga planned it 3 days in advance. This is planned out. This is, you know what I'm saying? There were thoughts, there were steps planned, there were actions taken. You know what I'm saying? The victim was chose in his eyes perfectly. You know what I'm saying? The plan, getting him to take me to Walmart, that went perfectly. The only part of his plan that failed was him not wanting to take him to Oklahoma or Asher, Oklahoma, or whatever. So he had to improvise and do what he ultimately set out to do in that parking lot. But it's insane to me how, like, a lot of things that happen in life, a lot of things that happen in society that aren't good, y'all give niggas cop-outs because they have something genetically wrong, or y'all just find out and discover that they're not regular in the brain. So that's ultimately it's a shared blame. It's some on the person, and it's some on their neurological incapabilities or whatever.
All the kids in college here want you.
I believed that he would have had the least impact, sir.
Impact of on what?
I believed he didn't have many friends, or many close friends, I should rephrase. And as he is going missing, his absence would be less notable.
Jared was, of course, charged with first-degree murder, but was eventually found not guilty by reason of insanity.
Oh my God. Like, what are you saying? Found not guilty due to reason of insanity? Nigga, if I'm hearing the tapes via here in my setup, in my piece, in my sanctuary, this nigga sounds insane to me. He sounds insane. He sounds not normal. Any person, I don't care what you think, how I phrase this, but any person that does not sound normal is insane to me. Yes, this nigga sounds insane. And then you just say he's not guilty. So what is it? He said, but he was committed indefinitely to the state mental hospital for treatment.
Prison time, he would instead spend an indefinite amount of time in custody at a mental health facility where he would receive the treatment he should have had so much earlier.
But it's niggas who get, arrested for having weed on them, and they get years, for marijuana, for something that grows on earth. It's people that get years for that, but he gets a comfortable bed. Well, we don't know, but I'm pretty sure mental health facilities are, your circumstances for living are a lot nicer comparative to living in prison, living in jail, living in, those stipulations. This nigga basically got a forever hotel stay at a mental clinic. He killed somebody. But there's people who sell drugs, and I ain't even talk about the hard drugs, but not even sell drugs, but there's people that just, get pulled over, they have weed on them and shit like that, and they get jail time, they get years. That's crazy.
Cases have been about criminals who confessed quickly, but there are many cases where the interrogation is almost instant, but for a very different reason. This 18-year-old suspect was brought in after allegedly hitting a cop with his car and was subsequently read his Miranda rights.
Being it is a criminal investigation, obviously you're not free to go because you have warrants for your arrest. I'm going to read your Miranda because it's very important you understand your rights. Okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Yes, sir. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now? Yes, sir. I'm sorry? Say what Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You don't want to talk to me? I just call my mom. Okay, you can call your mom at the jail. All right.
At just 18 years old, this guy showed exactly how to act in a police interrogation, perfectly exercising his rights and truly outsmarting detectives. Assuming he wanted to land himself in.
He went to jail though. It's like by the only way you can truly outsmart a detective is by not being there in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing smart by saying I don't want to talk to you, nigga. You just speed running your process to go to jail and then hopping on the phone with your mom and your mom is crying. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're locked up, you're arrested. It's your boy RushMoreRick. If you enjoyed this reaction video at any point, nigga, if I made you laugh, I made you giggle, if I made you ha ha he, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I will see y'all in the next video.